good. You're good. You ready?
I mean, as ready as I can be for Trash Classics.
RTB. What the hell is RBT?
I don't even know what the hell that is. I know what that is. It's just a THX sound.
Clearly copywriting.
Fucker.
Wait, is that the THX sound?
That's the PlayStation boot up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, my trash can blinds me. This intro always bugs me.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Who the fuck would throw Grandia 3 in a trash can?
We know who would save it from the trash can.
Oh, you've got to sell me on this one.
Nikolai's trap. Oh, sure.
How's it going, guys? I'm Jared, and
What's
welcome
up,
to
Jared?
Trash Classics. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, my appraisal of this game will be much easier to take in if you refrain from screaming the words fan service. And
Fan service!
That being said, this game is pretty much fan service for fanboy assholes like myself.
Yeah,
Taking place during the events of Resident Evil 2 and 3, Operation Raccoon City has you controlling a team of badass paramilitary mercenaries working for the
led
Umbrella
by
Corporation.
Jared himself.
Just so happened to be present during the incident that caused the zombie outbreak in Raccoon City. Now your team is being blamed for the accident, and the whole of the game is spent completing missions that will cover up Umbrella's involvement.
That sounds terribly boring.
It's like playing a Paul W.S. Anderson
and
movie.
favor with the company to warrant evac from the city. While this is kind of a simple premise, it actually fits pretty well with the previous game's established lore. We all knew that Umbrella had several teams in play around the city, and there was enough chaos going on that we may not have noticed this small covert unit going about their business. As a matter of fact, 90% of the game follows a pretty canon story that fills in the gaps and sees your characters interacting with some major players.
That was really weird how that pistol was
Kyle, Punk, and Nemesis. But unfortunately, a very small part of the game throws the possibility of continuity out the window. But we'll get into that in a second. In the meantime, let's talk about some gameplay, which is a pretty bog-standard third-person affair, and oddly enough, it doesn't even match up to the tight controls found in RE4.
Does anybody understand that
Moving your
phrase?
chosen merc around feels very constrained, and kind of seems like the developers were more inspired by the show.
When you have a game made by the developers of the knockoff SOCOM games, you're in trouble.
In the very series they were creating for it. Aiming your weapon feels pretty solid, and it carries a good amount of weight, but the game's shooting still falls short of being really enjoyable most of the time. Apparently, the developers were good enough at their craft to create.
They should have just thrown windjammer machines
in. Place it in proper environments and circumstances. Most enemies in the game will be in small areas, but Operation Raccoon
Get in
City
here!
is really tailored for much longer range. With regular zombies, this can be easily remedied, but for Crimson Heads, Lickers, or Hunters, this becomes a real problem. These guys are fast as hell and will often get right in your face, effectively rendering your gunshots useless. And I guess the developers understood this flaw, because holding L1 will draw your sidearm and begin.
What if I don't have an
L1
L1?
Any enemy in sight. And I'll be honest, it looks and feels really cool.
Okay, so that's why the pistol was just whipping around randomly.
Operation Raccoon City was the multitude of annoying bugs that could be found. When I first played the game,
it wasn't the
all
trash.
the sound would cut out at specific parts, and I needed to quit back to the Xbox home screen just to get it back.
Wait.
That was
So he's talking about the L1 button. He's like, oh, the Xbox home screen. Make up your mind.
As a matter of fact, on my current playthrough, I couldn't find anything even close to a bug, with the exception of some enemies phasing through the background objects after
that dude is not even looking at you. That's not a bug.
Like I said before, the game comes damn close to a canon storyline, but falls shy when, for some reason, your team ends up chasing after Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield. This part of the game feels rushed and doesn't fit well with what you've experienced so far. Obviously, this was included as fan service, and it feels
fan service!
Like Pyramid had existed in any other game than Silent Hill 2, because he can't. That's right, New Age Silent Hill fans, I'm calling you out.
Oh shit, New Age Silent Hill fans, or just as annoying as New Age Resident Evil fans.
But this one area and a decision the player is forced to make at the end ruined all of that, and for no reason.
So wait, is it just trashed?
Fun, and I feel like the game would have been better overall if this part was excluded. Okay, so I know how this looks. I mean, if you have ears, chances are you've heard some bad stuff about this game. And I just got done slamming the controls in the story.
And a windjammer machine!
Trash Classics? Well, despite all the game's many problems, I actually had a really good time with it. Even though the controls were pretty uninspired, they couldn't ruin the fun of blasting hordes of zombies in detailed and spooky locations.
How many zombies do we have to blast before we start blasting other things in games?
Everything looks accurate. You can tell the game's creators put a large amount of time into recreating the zombie-ridden megalopolis. And as you would assume, this detailed environment makes it easy for the player to immerse themselves into the experience. Seeing old friends like Tyrants, Slickers, and Hunters being airdropped all over the city can really work over an RE fans' nostalgia center. Of course, it's hard to ignore the crappy cover-based shooting and
we got an achievement for watching this.
Encounters, but the game really shines when zombies come bursting out of a boarded-up storefront or spill out of an elevator car, putting them back against the wall with barely any ammo and 2 dead teammates. During these parts, I got flashbacks of the intro to Resident Evil 3, and fans of the series can all agree that this
was on the ground just shivering.
What's this?
The game also has a pretty cool
360 and
PS3.
But we're not sure version. Oh, wait, now we know he's playing the Xbox version.
Yeah, he's talking about like L1 and R1.
Finding a mercenary that looks
okay,
cool
Mr.
and making them
Xbox.
specialize in your favorite method.
I know, I
Makes
understand,
things feel
but
more personalized.
he meant a trigger somewhere.
And I'm not saying these reviewers were lying, because it's mostly true. But I think in pointing out the game's flaws, these reviewers failed to mention the really good aspects. Chances are most of you will not find any of this appealing. But this show's not about finding perfect games that no one knows of. It's about giving a fair shake to games that have been, well, trashed. There's a small number of you that may have strayed away from this one based solely on its terrible reviews.
No, I strayed away from it because I played it.
It's because it's Resident Evil.
And I guarantee that the Resident Evil faithfuls among us will indeed find a gem buried under all this bad game design. Don't get
fan service!
Winning any awards, but I just know that some of you will manage to have a good time with this one in spite of the many, many flaws. And honestly, that's why I make this show. While it may have frustrating,
I thought it was for the women and the drinking.
Just shut off my melon-sized biceps.
Immersive, and for the most part, it's a love letter to everyone who's ever dreamed of standing back to back with a partner and mowing down walking corpses in Raccoon City.
That sounds sexy
You can call it
time.
rushed, annoying, or poorly designed.
What the fuck?
Me, I call it a trashed classic.
You must have dug that one out of the dumpster behind the Denny's.
Alright guys, thanks for checking out another episode of Trash Classics. If you like this one, you may get into my top 5 features that need
He's
to
so
return to
mellow
Resident
and
Evil,
soothing
or
when he's
review
just
another
plugging his other
game called
videos.
Spirit. And for those of you who hastily unsubscribed when you saw the title of this video, feel free to subscribe again.
Nah, it's
You
okay.
just do it to be ironic. Trust me, that decision will carry a lot of weight with that group of hipsters you've been trying to hang out with lately.
So you really used the word hipster?
He did.
Considering, never mind. It's the one. That was definitely.
Every couple minutes, he's got to be like, "Let me tell you why this isn't good."
That's so creepy. But he's got to sneak it in, you know what I mean? Like Walking Dead and you know who you are. Oh Lord. Anything else you guys want to say about Jared? Hey Jared. Hey. That was so gay.
Cut that part out.
There's no other way around it.
Just leave it on the bicep kiss.
Hey, Jared, just to let you know that review of yours did not make you want to play Resident Evil. Sorry.
Nothing will ever make me want to play Resident Evil. Sorry.
There's a few good ones. I don't want to play them.
Not. I know I'm in the minority on that viewpoint.
I mean, it's not. I think it's way overrated, but you know, it's not a trash classic, so to speak.
Well, I don't think anybody but Jared thinks that game right there is a trash classic. I think they just start with they don't finish the sentence. It's just trashed. Or maybe they even drop off the post. It's just trash.
Trashed.
Well, this guy here with the Octodad, you got on the TV there, he looks so happy to play that game.
His face looks like a meaty vagina. That's right.
Guru.
His wife's secretly a lesbian, that's why she married him. Your face reminds me of a vagina. Exactly. Motorboat. Oh no, what's that called? What's it called when you fake oral sex on a woman?
Fake it?
Yeah. I know there's a name for it.
I know the word for when you don't fake it, but I don't think I know the word when you fake it.
What do you mean?
Fake
chowder. Fake chowder. That's what it is.
That's an urban.
That's new one on me.
I've never done it before, because to me, I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to do it. There ain't no faking.
Wouldn't they notice? Hey, you're not doing anything down there.
Use your hands. But whatever. All right, let's put this away. Self-incriminated enough.
But I thought you were getting ready to shoot a video.
Huh?
I thought you were getting ready to shoot a video. You were sipping your drink.
Sipping your drink?